cheers to accomplishing our goals. Good morning, everybody. It's about 6:45. It is Friday. I decided to have myself a reset day, a self-care day. So today I'm social media detoxing. I will explain it more when I'm more awake. But right now I'm gonna have a little morning me time. Just do those things that are nourishing for my mind and my body. Yeah, I like to start my mornings like this. So welcome back to my channel if you've been here before, and if not, well, hi, my name's Jillian. Thanks for clicking on this video. I hope you enjoy it and decide to stick around. Make sure to like and subscribe. Sun is up, kind of. I'm gonna do some reading. This is something that I've been kind of putting off, not on purpose, but I just don't want to buy a book right now because I'm trying to save money. So I just don't want to buy anything at all. But I remembered that I haven't finished a book that I've had and been reading since January. So I'm gonna read that. I'm like almost 80% of the way through. So I'm gonna use this time in the morning to do a little reading, get my brain moving, I guess. So as a lot of you know, like, I start my morning stretching, but you know, recently I have discovered a love for yoga, as I've said in like the past 3 videos. But I found one of my favorite like yoga videos, flow sessions, what would you call it? I'm not a yogi, someone tell me. But I found it yesterday, and I think it's like about joint movement. I'm not sure what it's called. I have to tell you, but I'm gonna link it down below because I really like how stretched my body feels, and I don't know, I feel more open, if that makes sense, and I think it's really useful. And again, I've said this before, I'm not flexible in the slightest, so if you're the same way, or even if you are really flexible, I think you'll really like it. So now that like my morning me time is over, I wanted to quickly explain to you just what this whole day is about, basically, because I didn't give a proper introduction to it. So basically, my focus for the day is to focus on myself, my mind, my body, and kind of the space around me. That's how I like my reset days to go, because I I don't necessarily neglect them throughout the week, but I just like to really focus on everything and do things that I wouldn't normally do maybe every day. The social media detoxing is different from how I normally do my reset days. Normally, I, like will be walking around scrolling through Instagram or, on YouTube and watching videos while I do the dishes or while I cook or while I make my smoothie, or just like any kind of break I have, I'll like watch a video. So today is gonna be a day where there's no social medias because I feel like my brain has been just so not overwhelmed, but it just has so much information running through it 24/7 with just everyday life stuff, and now everything that's happening in the world I have to think about, and it affects everything that has to do with me, my traveling, where I am in the world, and like all of that. So I really just want to take a day where I don't even think about it, or that's kind of hard, where I don't even look at it, where I just am in isolation or lockdown, quarantine, whatever you call it, and I just focus on the things that I want to focus on. So that's kind of like the focus for the day. Obviously, social media detoxing isn't like my original idea or something, but I got inspiration from Jess Conti. So she just uploaded a vlog where she didn't go on social media for 24 hours, and I was like, you know what? This is good. She's onto something here. She does it like every month. I always see her tweet saying like, okay, I'll be off of social media tomorrow, or like something like that. And in her vlog, going back to that, she was just explaining like how she felt and just what she was doing throughout the day, and it just seemed so intentional. All the things she was doing, like there was a reason behind them, and that's why I like my reset days to go. And so between what she was doing and how she was feeling, I like put it together and was like, all right, yeah, this is the day. I'm gonna go without social media. Maybe I can sleep better, because if you have watched my recent vlog, you know I've been having trouble sleeping, and it's still happening. Nothing's changed since then. So that's my plan for the day. I break my days up into different categories. I'm only going to tell you the next one because it's happening. I like to do my tasks / to-dos, whatever you call them. Basically, it's all my YouTube work. So like filming, editing, thumbnail, pictures, like all of that. I actually have to do that all today. So I'm going to quickly get into that because that's like the biggest chunk of my day that takes up the most time. And sometimes it carries into the night, and I can't relax at night, and I want to relax tonight. So I'm gonna get into that now. And yeah, that's basically the rundown. I'm not gonna tell you like exactly what I'm doing because I want you to like stay around, I make my smoothie, fuel, you guys know the drill by now. And then my coffee after, because I said in the last vlog I'm trying to have caffeine after I have food in my body, because if not I get like all shaky. So I'm not shaky this morning, I'm just like my brain is lagging. So we're gonna get into that. Currently waiting for my video to upload, so I decided to put on a bathing suit and sunscreen and go and like try to lay out on the balcony we have here. So if you can go outside at all and it's nice where you are, try to enjoy it and take advantage of it, and wear sunscreen to stay protected and hydrated. trying to reset and recenter myself, I have to look at the space around me, because that's usually a clear indication of just either how I'm feeling inside or just clean. So obviously I'm in the bathroom right now, and I'm sitting on the side of the bathtub, and you saw like just a few, I don't know, minutes ago, the bathtub was filled with clothes, and they're all dirty clothes because we don't have a washer or dryer in this Airbnb, and yes, we're staying here for like over a month, so we are doing it the old school way, and we are washing everything by hand. And that is something that I want to do today because the majority of my workout clothes are dirty and that's all I wear. So of course I'm gonna clean like my sweatpants, my leggings, all of that too, and my pajama shorts, just everything to catch up on, I guess. And it's just gonna be funny, but I do think cleaning my space is extremely important when trying to reset and recenter myself. So it's kind of what I'm spending the day doing, or this time. I feel like this is gonna take a long time because the last time we did this, it took hours. If you're looking for a quarantine activity, this is something nobody has ever put in a video, so add this to your list. Darren's still running. So I have to document this moment because it might seem small to some people, but my goal has always been to run a 5K. Can you hear me? I hope you can hear me. And the most I've ever run was 2 miles. And that might seem small to people, a 5K, but that's 3.5 miles. And I've never done that before, and as you know, I'm just getting into fitness, like, for real. Honestly, I'm like really proud of myself because I grew up with people who used to do 5Ks all the time, and I always wanted to do one, but I never ran or exercised or anything. So today is a milestone in my fitness journey, I guess. Clearly, I'm very red. I needed some water. I just finished, so I had to tell you right away. Cheers to accomplishing our goals and to keep moving forward. This has been a great reset day. The building we're staying in this Airbnb has a like car garage, parking garage, and on top of it there's a roof like surrounding the building. So this is like the building,
and you can run on it. And it has a beautiful view that you've seen 100 times already because of quarantine, so no content of the city. So it's beautiful. So clearly dying, but my top is from Victoria's Secret Pink. My sports bra is Nike. My shorts are Under Armour, and then the same Nike running shoes. I feel like during reset days, it's really important to clear your body and your mind. And for me, recently, as you all know, it's been working out. So today was a run. Sometimes it's a normal workout, it just really depends.
That shower was much needed. My body feels so good after working out. I love it so much. And just letting myself relax in the shower, the longest shower ever. Oh, so nice. Highly recommend if you haven't done that in a long time. Totally pamper yourself, shave, moisturize, throw a bath bomb in the bath, anything, just, oh God. So, I think I mentioned this in my last vlog, but I don't use anything really besides face wash and moisturizer. I don't know, I don't have like, my skin, it does pretty well. I've never had like skin issues, so I moisturize every once in a while. And yeah, nothing crazy. If there's any skin gurus out there who think I should be doing something different, let me know. But that's all I do for now. It's a step up. I never used to do anything actually. But for the past like 2 months, since we were in Bali, so I basically don't do any heat on my hair because I'm trying to like give it a break for a bit, especially now during all this quarantine. It's kind of unnecessary for me personally. But when I was working my 2 jobs in the summer, my hair was quite literally falling out. Like this, and touch it and a huge like clump would come out. My hairdresser was like, there is something wrong here. And then once I quit my jobs and started traveling, hair started growing back and it got thicker again and it's long now. Like before it was like here and so thin it would not grow. And I think it was just stress from everything. And so it's nice. So I'm trying to let it relax and just grow and get healthy. So it's a lesson to all you stressed out ladies. Don't quit your job, but chill out a bit. But now I think it's time to relax. Relaxing means dinner with Tyron, spending quality time together, and Netflix. So we're just gonna do it.
Hey guys, so it's the next morning and I wanted to tell you how yesterday went really quick because I didn't really give a proper like explanation at the end of the day of how I was feeling, and I was gonna film a clip this morning anyway telling you how I slept because I mentioned those are 2 things that I wanted to focus on. So yesterday I didn't really feel like deprived of anything because I mean it's just social media, but it was really nice to focus on what I was doing instead of it being just going through the motions. That's like the best way to describe it. I didn't feel like I was going through the motions. I felt like I had
a direction, I guess. And I mean, that's not just because of like social media, it's definitely because of my mindset too, but it did play a role in it because I wasn't focused on other things while I was, cleaning, or while I was journaling. I wasn't thinking about whatever, while I was on the balcony, I wasn't scrolling through Instagram. I was appreciating the view of the city that I get to look at every day. So that was really nice. I think it was good to take a day to do that. And as for sleeping, I had a great night's sleep last night. I slept until 7, which, I mean, it's the same time that I usually sleep until, but it was a nice deep sleep. I used to deep sleep all the time before all of this was happening and I wasn't really sleeping. And yeah, I used to just have the best night's sleep ever. I would not wake up even if a train ran through my house. That's how much of a deep sleeper I am, or am. Anyway, but that could have just been because of us staying up late and watching Netflix last night. I was tired when I went to bed, so I don't know. But I will say it was a good day, and if you do have a chance to do this, I highly recommend it, especially with all that's going on in the world. A lot's happening. Our brains are all over the place, so it's really nice to just take a step back and breathe. So today I'm getting back into work mode and getting all this stuff done. I am using social media today. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you're having a great day whenever you're watching this. And that's the end of this vlog. So I will see you in the next video, guys. Bye.